You presumably are not the only one affected by those mark-to-market rules. Why have you taken the stance that you have?
It's not really the mark-to-market rules, because we actually revalue our portfolio continuously to market anyway. The particular rule that we're having an issue with is called impairment, and if a stock falls below its cost value by a significant amount or a prolonged amount, whatever those two terms mean, then you have to write it off through the profit and loss rather than just revalue it through the balance sheet, which is what we normally do. And this particular year, it's had a very significant effect because a number of our stocks are below their cost. And we've had the situation that we had to write off close to $100 million through our profit and loss. It didn't matter that we had $1 billion of unrealised gains still in the portfolio, but these particular stocks had to be written off through the profit and loss, and we think it gives a misleading picture to our shareholders.
But it didn't affect your ability to pay a dividend, did it?
No, because we had reserves. That's
so
correct.
what actual effect did it have on you, apart from the optics of it?
Well, I think it does unsettle some shareholders if they don't understand why it's happened. I think the other thing is that if it continues long enough and is large enough, then yes, it could in the fullness of time affect dividends. But we think a more accurate reflection of how we've done is to look at the operating profit.
We're entering the earnings season. What's your expectation?
Well, the consensus is that the market will probably, that the profits will probably be in the range of 15 to 20% down. So that's what most people are expecting. If it's better than that, then the market might get some encouragement from that. What people will be really looking at, though, is what the outlook comments say about the market going forward. I think the 2010 year is, people are expecting somewhere in the range of 5 to 10% profit increase, so perhaps flat or a bit better. But if the outlook comments are better than that, then the market will again take more encouragement from it. But if they're leading people to think that might be a bit high, then that could be a bit of a surprise.
Are there any particular profits this year that you'll be watching more closely than others?
I think the banks would be something that people will be very concerned about. You know, what their experience of their bad debts is and what they're forecasting it likely to rise to. And as I said before, the full impact of unemployment hitting bad debts has still got some way to run yet, so we'll wait and see what that brings. I think Telstra is a stock that is on everybody's mind as to how they're coping in the downturn and what impact the new CEO will have on their business.